I'm Jacob Rowland, and you're watching The Walk-On.
Quite often a football game will come down to the kicker. With the game on the line, we must rely on the science behind it, the hold, the arm, the plant foot, and the kick, which all lead to a game winner. While each kicker is different on the preference of their hold, one thing remains the same: laces away from the kicker. Kicking the laces can lead to an inaccurate kick, which could potentially miss more often than not. For the most part, the ball should be standing straight up with a slight tilt inward depending on the kicker. This allows for a larger sweet spot for the kicker to strike. The plant foot is placed about 10 inches from the nose of the ball, with the heel landing first and planting his big toe directly towards the goalpost. This placement allows for the kicker to open his hips and draw more power from the core muscles in his torso and leg. The arm will then be extended out at a 90-degree angle, allowing for the kicker to keep his balance as his chest and hips face the goalpost. This balance of posture is what dictates the accuracy of the kick. Finally, the kick. The kicker will sweep his leg to speeds between 53 to 60 miles per hour, striking the football with the top of his foot. The ideal location to kick the ball is roughly 4 inches off the ground. This allows the ball to launch at a roughly 31 to 41 degree, causing for more precise kicks and a faster rotation to reduce the amount of drag the ball will encounter. When we come back, we will talk to the MSU Texas place kicker, Jacob Rowland.
Each path to success is a journey, filled with twists and turns that allows you to discover more about yourself.
At MSU Texas, you can set yourself up for success while learning on your own terms. Faculty mentors, research opportunities, real-world experiences, and individual attention are just a few of the many advantages of an MSU Texas education.
Here, you can find yourself, live, lead,
and learn in a vibrant, creative community.
make connections that will last a lifetime, and prepare for the careers of tomorrow, today.
Take the first step of your journey with MSU Texas.
All right, and we're back with Jacob Rowland.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Okay,
Yes, sir.
He's the MSU kicker here for the football team. I appreciate you coming
Yes,
on
sir.
and
No problem.
spending some time
Anytime.
with you. Let's just jump right into it in here. And as far as your practice, what do you go into to help get your mindset and prepare you to be a kicker?
It's gonna have to be a good stretch routine. A good stretching will flow right into your kicking for practice. So as long as you have a good stretch right before practice and a good quality, like about a 10-minute, 15-minute stretching period, then you'll have a good kicking practice.
So what are some good stretches to have in that repertoire?
Some good stretches are definitely going to be your hamstrings. You're going to be using a lot of them when you extend your leg up as you follow through the kick. A lot of your quad as well. And don't just miss out, like both legs, like kicking is always like a one-legged sport where you need both legs to kick. So it's good to stretch both legs in this sense. So yeah, definitely your quad, your hamstrings. You want to get your calves in there as well. You want to get your back muscles because you're going to be contorting a lot when you go make that kick. So those are some good stretches.
So what are you looking for when it's being snapped to you or anything? What in your mind you're seeing?
Looking for the holder to catch it. That's probably the big thing that happened last season. Anyway, but of course, looking for a good tight spiral as the snapper chunks it back there. Looking for a good hold, good placement when the holder puts his hand down and he says ready. We're looking for a good. He puts the ball down exactly where that spot is because that's where ultimately I'm going off of. So as long as he puts it there in the right amount of time, then I can make a solid kick.
Well, we've got our stuff over here. How about we take a look and you can show me some footing placement techniques?
Of course, yeah, let's get to it.
Can you show us how you were saying how you like the ball? It needs to be tilted in a little bit. How
sure
that works?
Sure thing. So like I said earlier, you want the ball to be pretty much straight up with it. And so this is just a tee. It's just to replicate, someone actually holding it.
Right.
So anyway, we're gonna have the ball go in here and just set pretty much straight up like that. And so you bring this guy over. You want to tilt it just a little bit towards the holder in a sense, right there. and that's going to be a perfect hold right there. Perfect hold. Laces out, straight up, and then tilted a little bit to the side.
Is there a reason that you like it tilted in? Is it?
Yeah, because when I go to swing, you'll be hitting a lot of the meat of the ball, as opposed if it was tilted the other way, and your foot's coming through, then you're not going to get like any of the football. And so if you tilt it just a little bit like this with that swing coming in, then you'll get a lot of that football, a lot of that meat to drive through a field goal.
And do you kick the ball with your toe, your side, like soccer? Or?
A lot with like soccer. In your foot, you're gonna have like this really hard bone. Like mine's kind of like really sticking out because I'm kicking for a while, so I just kind of know where it's at. But it'll be like right about there, like mid-foot on the inside. And so anyway, you're gonna be kicking that football with that bone right there, and that's what's gonna kind of drive it.
So you're actually kicking it more with the top of your foot, the side.
Yeah, you want to like right at the inside of that lace right there.
Gotcha.
The inside of that lace.
And then you see the kickers, do the 3-step thing where they go back and get set. Is that the same distance regardless of where you're kicking at on the field?
Yes, sir. Same distance regardless where you're gonna be kicking at. It's the same. You want to go. You don't want to like shorten your steps. You don't want to make your steps longer. You want it to be nice and smooth as you go make the kick. So your approach has to be smooth as well. With that, your steps have to be consistent.
Awesome. Well, I know this is going to be a bad idea, but what do you say we get 5 kicks apiece and see who can put the most through the upright?
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah, let's do it.
And we're back. We appreciate you sticking around with us right now. We're going to go a little one-on-one action here, take 5 kicks at these footballs and see if we can put it through the uprights. Well, Jacob, I appreciate you coming on here, helping me out here, coming on and answering a few questions for me, and giving me a chance to kick some field goals with you.
Heck yeah.
All right, well, for Jacob, I'm Craig. This is The Walk On.